ìyàwó àwọn ẹni ọlọ́run.
ọjọ́ òun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣọ̀bù pẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kò rárá ọmọkùnrin o ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kò rárá ọmọ náà fèsì o adúpẹ́ fọlọ́wọ́ ọmọ náà fèsì adúpẹ́ fọlọ́wọ́ àbánilàbárí. àtìlà ẹ̀dá láyé kékeré ló jẹ́ àmọ́ ṣá kéṣe fẹ́ ní tó ní sùúrù láyé nítorí sùúrù ló lè sòkùtà jìnnà àṣẹ tí ó sì forí sùúrù àbámọ̀ nígbẹ̀yìn. àtìlà ẹ̀dá láyé kékeré ló jẹ́ àmọ́ ṣá kéṣe fẹ́ ní tó ní sùúrù láyé nítorí sùúrù ló lè sòkùtà jìnnà àṣẹ tí ó sì forí sùúrù àbámọ̀ nígbẹ̀yìn. àtìlà ẹ̀dá láyé kékeré ló jẹ́. àtìlà ẹ̀dá láyé kékeré ló jẹ́ àmọ́ ṣá kéṣe fẹ́ nítorí sùúrù láyé nítorí sùúrù ló lè sòkùtà jìnnà àṣẹ tí ó sí láyé àṣẹ tí ó sí wọ́n ní sùúrù àbámọ̀ nígbẹ̀yìn. àtìlà ẹ̀dá láyé kékeré ló jẹ́ àmọ́ ṣá kéṣe fẹ́ nítorí sùúrù láyé nítorí sùúrù ló lè sòkùtà jìnnà àṣẹ tí ó sí wọ́n ní sùúrù àbámọ̀ nígbẹ̀yìn. àrídùnnú tún ti gbọ́rin ìdè àbọ̀túnwédè o. Dèmíládé tún ti ń ròde kò má ní súnmi màkàmàkà lórí ń ṣe mí mo tún gbọ́rin dé. ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣítí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tọ́rọ̀ kan ni mo tún gbé dé. èmi náà kọ́ ọlọ́run ló pè mí dá sọ̀rọ̀ láyé sísá ayérayé àìnípẹ̀kun ni ó máa dúpẹ́. sáná ti lọ tuntun mo gbé dé ẹ bàbá mi ká lọ. àtìlà ẹ̀dá láyé kékeré ló jẹ́ àmọ́ ṣá kéṣe fẹ́ nítorí sùúrù láyé nítorí sùúrù ló lè sòkùtà jìnnà àṣẹ tí ó sì wọ́n ní sùúrù àbámọ̀ nígbẹ̀yìn.
All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, and sorry for that break in transmission. It was due to technical, issues that we just have to resolve very, very quickly. And thanks to all of you that you are getting back to us concerning the sound that is not, getting out there. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, I believe by now you should be able to be listening to us live and direct from the studio right now. So whatever it's going to be or you are experiencing out there, just put it in the comment section. Are you getting it? Put it in this comment section and let's see. So jazakumullah to all the people that said, oh, the sound is not coming out. So we have worked on it, and I believe you should be able to listen to us right now. All right, we were on Ajia Adeyemi Yetunde. Even though I'm still concerned about this stage that we are doing today. Because kò yé wa rárá àti rárá. Ó lágbára. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ àti tó tẹ̀lé ibi kìíní yẹn tán irọ́ lè ṣe pa farabalẹ̀ gba judgement. All right, so welcome back from that. So we have listened to Ajia Adeyemi Yetunde's Aridunu song. And yes, Muhammad Noim Imole Anobi, he said it's now coming out. Yeah, thanks. And kudos to you. You still keep it locked on, and let's see how it's going. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and let's see how the thing is going on over there. All right, you were saying something about the music from this lady the other time.
Yeah. So we have to come again on what we have already said before. So ọ̀nà ni wípé mo kí Ajia ẹ̀kúṣẹ́. So Ọlọ́run ṣàlékún àgbéga. But apart from pé lókèw gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ pé ó wà lára nǹkan tá à ń judge. So I have to to advise you. So wípé you need to seek for a guidance on this on your music career. So any láti lọ I don't know how to place it, but I can sọ pé ká ẹ lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ sí ni. Ṣé you get? So that you lè yé yín dáadáa ẹ lè ní àgbékalẹ̀ àti compose orin àti ní understanding nípa orin. So torí pé chorus tẹ́ kọ kalẹ̀ yìí nísìn àti la ẹ̀dá láyé kékeré ló jẹ́. Ta ló sọ wípé kékeré láti là? Ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́, ẹ dákun o. Ẹ ṣe ń sọ ọ̀gá ń ká mi lára rẹ̀ torí pé mi ń gbìyànjú láti jọ ọyọ́ kí n ti là náà. So wọ́n ní kékeré ló jẹ́. So á jẹ́ ẹ dákun torí Ọlọ́run. So you have to go and kẹ́ lọ try láti charge ara yín kẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa lórí iṣẹ́ orin. Kí ẹ rí pé kinní kan ẹ̀ ń sọ̀kan lọ́wọ́ parí náà kinní kan àbámọ̀.
Àbámọ̀ nígbẹ̀yìn.
Onísùúrù àbámọ̀ nígbẹ̀yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wí chorus yẹn náà. Tá a bá pè é jókòó gan ẹjọ́ sẹ́yìn gan lè sọ mí nìkan tẹ́ mí nípa chorus yẹn. So it's somehow. So yín náà wọlé pé ẹ̀ lókè nínú orin yẹn. So I'm giving you 5 marks. So.
Alright, that 5 marks have been given to you already before the thing went AWOL again, and immediately buying costly. Do you now know what another pathetic thing is in it? Baba ti etun fẹ́ fún yín mark gan. Níbo la tún sọ pé nísìn Ọlọ́run àrògùn ẹ bá transfer pé ni wọ́n o.
Àwọn ará bí.
Ẹ dá try, ẹ dá take gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ní lágbára. Ọ̀dà ẹ bọ̀ lọ́n bẹ̀. Alright, that was on the issue of the Arabic rendition. Now let's talk about the mixing and mastering of that work. What do you see to it?
On that, you see, wọ́n ní olórin tó ń kọrin sẹ́yìn ìlú. So òun náà máa sọ létí ni pàṣẹ tí kọ́nà náà orin kan. So ìyẹn náà máa fi tí ara ẹ̀ gbọ́ bó bá ṣe ń dún. So ní mixing yẹn it's not really good. It's not really good because I don't really get. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá voice yín náà lẹ̀. So I don't know. But a ti sọ síwájú lẹ́ẹ̀tọ́ yìí pé ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wá studio tí ó máa gbéṣẹ́ wa yọ. At times náà bóyá àti good studio kan wà tí ó tún package wa tí ó jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wò pé okay ó sì fair. So irú studio ẹ̀ tẹ́ lò yìí náà apart from your composition pé ó rí bákan studio ẹ̀ náà ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. So I don't know bóyá voice yín ló ń fọ́n àtàwọn chorus bóyá yín náà dẹ̀ wà nínú ẹni tó chorus ẹ̀ tẹ́ gbé backup yẹn. So I don't know but irú backup yẹn náà nísìn gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn ń fọ́n mọ́ra wọn kò tiẹ̀ I don't get. So it's not really.
All right, Ajia Aridunu, I don't know if you are there, if you are listening to us right now, but probably, in fact, the band ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ nínú ìwé kọ́bọ̀ ní orin tẹ́ kọ kalẹ̀ yìí because if we have to talk about it, I just see it from the perspective that a lot of things are missing in that concept. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ibẹ̀ ni pé someone would have noticed that you yourself you are just coming up. You get what I'm saying? You're just coming up. That voice wasn't a real one that really wants to do this job. You get? It's just like maybe let me try. Give me no shewo. And tó dẹ̀ bá yín mix orin yín tó bá yín ṣe gbogbo instrumentation náà àwọn náà bá yín ṣe ní ṣe wípé ọmọ ìfẹ́ try ẹ̀wò ni kì í ṣe wípé really you really meant business. And another thing is that I've always been saying it on this show that when you are talking about composition in music, I don't know why most of us so-called Islamized musicians usually get it wrong. I don't know. Why will you just enter into the industry and just believe that you just want to do it on the basis of I have talent? I mean, we have always been saying it. Talent is not enough. You need to be trained. You need to know the in and out of this thing. And though you know what is really happening in this industry is that everybody is feeling too big.
Of course. Nobody
really wants to calm down and learn. That is the problem. You get what I'm saying? And if you are feeling too big, then go and hire professionals. That is just it. If you feel like, okay, then you go and hire professionals. And if you feel like you cannot even do that, you can easily go to schools. Go to schools. I don't know what is really bad there. Now, do you know why it is Camila like this? The reason is that you went to the studio, you will pay. And why do you now take your time in doing rubbish? Yes. I mean, because if we just have to be, bold with ourselves right now. Are you getting it? You shouldn't have even signed that song in the first place. You should have looked for maybe better packaging of yourself. Are you getting it? And mind you, we have always been saying it on this show. If you want to submit any song, let it be the best of you. Not all this quack arrangements kind of music, and you felt like we are going to give you mark. How do you want us to give you? So there be my it's never done that way. So please, my dear sister, whatsoever you felt right now, we are feeling it for you. We believe that you can be great in this music. You can be something better, but you need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself. That's your vocal rendition, 0 to me. 0. That instrumentation is 0. You know they at all. Are you getting it? And that level of composition and lyrics, we have said it. It is not by fire by force that you should be the one to compose your song. Let somebody do it for you. Give it to you and you do the singing. Ẹni tó bá mọ̀ wípé òun ò ní ability láti bẹ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn báwo fáwọn kan láti train òun, then you should be able to spend.
In fact, ojú tó ti là bẹ́ẹ̀ gan, you can be boss on your own. Ọ̀gá tó fẹ́ jẹ́ yẹn, kó o dẹ̀ tún máa kọ́sẹ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yẹn.
That is it. You can be whatever you want to be. Are you getting it? Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó mọ everything tán. Àwa tá à ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà, we are still learners under our whole bosses too. You get what I'm saying? But the fact is, try. Àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ máa bá yàn there. You call yourself a professional musician and you are giving us this? Abeg, it's like you are just joking. Nǹkan tí mo kọ sínú ìwé nìyẹn, like this is just a joke. I mean, you know, you gave us something like you are joking with. So like, okay, we should give you mark. Abeg. And you know, you did that again. You came up with your eulogy. You are singing yourself. You are praising yourself. And all these arrangements of your lyrics. That lyrics. That lyrics is 0. That lyrics by me is 0. So please, Ajay, you can do better. But the fact is, you need to, calm down and try to, because nǹkan tó tún máa ń sún mi nírú ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa báyìí, mi mọ̀ bóyá irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà lẹ́yìn náà òun ni pé ìgbéraga wa tún máa wá pọ̀, àwa yẹn gan la ní rẹ́dí àti fẹ́ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti ní rẹ́dí àti fẹ́ learn. Yes, kí wọ́n bá mi sọ gan grace la need now like I did nǹkan tá a dẹ̀ ń sọ fún yín kì í ṣe pé grace ò sí, grace ń wà tó tọ́. But when you have grace, you should be able to have something that we use to portray that grace. Are you getting it? Tọ́lọ́n bá ti grace singing, then you should be loaded. Are you getting it? If you are a musician, let people know that you are a professional. It's not like you are just quack. Are you getting it? And mind you, gbogbo àwọn tó ń pariwo grace ní nǹkan kìíní kan nígbà ó bá já. Ayé ẹ̀kọ́ náà nínú àlùkámọ́.
TikTok ti ń blow anybody at any fucking time. Tó bá kọrin kan tó dẹ̀ jútà táyé bẹ̀rẹ̀ lò tó jáde. Lọ́jọ́ tí àwọn èèyàn bá mẹ̀ tán bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa pẹ̀ sóde. Nǹkan tí wọ́n expect lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ kó kọrin kó ṣeré fáwọn gidi kan.
Yes, kí wọ́n dẹ̀ rí traces nǹkan tó
ní tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nísìnyí. Wọ́n á ẹsẹ̀ máa pe ọ̀rẹ́ wọn kan tó jó lórí pé kó máa kọ́ bó ní ṣe sí. Wọ́n máa ti pè àlọ́ lórí. Ṣé gbà ẹ̀rọ yẹ kó yí kó wá ẹsẹ̀ máa sáré? Imagine. So please, let's try as much as we can to work on ourselves. For me, this song, I don't know. You're mixing and mastering. Can you come from one? Because I think 6 is okay.
6 is okay. Yeah, 6. I think on your mixing and mastering, they said 6 is okay. And for this song that I'm listening to right now, I'll give you 7. So at least you still went into the studio and did something anyways. So Adia, you have 18 mark here. If you have the opportunity of being in the semi-final, congratulations. But better you come up with something better than this one, not this one again. Or because come on, you pay to that, you know, so you still have opportunity of quickly visiting a very good studio and doing a very good job. You get what I'm saying? And again, let me say this. You can come and hire me. Yes, come and hire me. I will do your work for you. Are you getting it? It's just at a very token rate. You get what I'm saying? So you get it there. So in terms of your arrangement, the melody line and many other things, we can easily do it for you. Like just at a very token rate. So but all this that you are bringing to us, so let's go down to the next one. Who do we have there? All right, I think let's go to Ajia Muhammad Aminas from Niger State. Let's see what she's going to give to us there.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم النبي محمد
صلى الله عليه وسلم.
أفبريت النبي محمد طه ẹni tá ti torí ẹ̀ dáyé ẹni àṣàlẹ̀ ṣàtọ̀bàjẹ́ lájẹ̀ ètò ànábì Muhammadu pọ̀ a ò lè sọ̀tàn ànábì Muhammadu ọmọ Àmínà.
sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Muhammadu mọ́tò aláwọ̀ Muhammadu abibalayi Muhammadu aminulayi Muhammadu waliyilayi Muhammadu mọ́tò aláwọ̀ Muhammadu abibalayi Muhammadu aminulayi Muhammadu waliyilayi Muhammadu mọ́tò aláwọ̀ Muhammadu mọ́tò aláwọ̀ Muhammadu abibalayi Muhammadu aminulayi Muhammadu waliyilayi Muhammadu mọ́tò aláwọ̀ Muhammadu abibalayi Muhammadu aminulayi Muhammadu waliyilayi Muhammadu safiyulayi Muhammadu sultanulayi Muhammadu samiulayi Muhammadu afizulayi Muhammadu mọ́tò aláwọ̀ Muhammadu abibalayi Muhammadu aminulayi Muhammadu waliyilayi Amina Muhammadu Bello mo tún ti dé o nínú dimension mo gbéra tó o pẹ̀lú connection mo ti ń gbọ́dọ̀ kó wà pàfẹ́ ìṣe ìfowóníṣẹ́ ńlá ìkẹ́ àti gẹ̀ fún Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam Muhammadu mọ́tò aláwọ̀ Muhammadu abibalayi Muhammadu aminulayi Muhammadu waliyilayi mo bí ọ̀gá ńlá Muhammad Abdullahi ibn Abdul Muttalib Bẹ́lámínà tún gbé tura ìlú tàti bí Muhammad nínú Mọ́kà Saudi Arabia oṣù rọ̀bì ìtàní ló jẹ́ ìyẹn oṣù kẹrin nínú ọdún ọ̀gá àgbà ànábì Muhammad òyìnbó padà nílùú Mọ̀dínà lọ́jọ́ kẹjọ Jùmọ̀dọ́ta.
All right, you're welcome back from that music from Ajia Muhammad Aminat Mina Bell. That one is that's our stage name, Mina Bell. So yes.
So now, alhamdulillah, Aja Minabel. Minabel ni àbí Minabet.
Na rárá bet kò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
So, Ọlọ́run ó ṣe àlékún rẹ̀. Kudos to you. At least you are trying your best. But I don't know, mi mọ̀ bóyá at times bóyá yín tẹ́ máa ń lo Arabic words. Maybe most of you didn't understand the meaning of what you are saying. Bóyá kò yé yín, bóyá ẹ mọ̀ meaning rẹ̀. So fine, Manzo Kenekan, Boya Usani, I don't know. So Muhammadu Aminullah, Muhammadu Habibullah, Muhammadu Sofiyullah, those words, you know, they are names of Prophet Muhammad. But Muhammadu Waliyullah bo. Waliyullah bo. No. I'll lo Waliyullah for Muhammad. I want to find one lo Waliyullah for. So do you get? So mi ò mọ another meaning.
wòlíì Ọlọ́run.
So yẹn so waliyullah àwọn àfáà ni wọ́n máa ń lo waliyullah fún ànábì kọjá ẹdẹ yẹn wọ́n máa pè ní waliyullah. So ó ti kọjá gbogbo yẹn. So I don't know bóyá èèyàn wá ní another meaning fún. So you tried. I love your voice. You are good on your own. So it's on Arabic rendition I'm giving you 12 marks.
All right, 12 mark on your Arabic rendition. And let me also quickly chip in the fact that yes, you did a very well job concerning your mixing and mastering there, because I could feel something like general, that kind of general is somewhat the man not here that down, but I will still remember that general later. So that general, you are key on it, you are apt on it, and it was a very very good one. So, and maybe you are trying to also incorporate the style of singing in the north down here, and we can feel it in it. Yes, if you are trying to incorporate how they sing in the north with the way you are singing right now, yes, it's working. So you can easily work on it better. You get what I'm saying? Especially with what your sound engineer did there. Me mo boya not that he record there, but plum more around. Yes, the kind of work you're trying to do is a genre known as makosa. Are you getting it? That makosa really come out. That's the makosa kind of beat comes out, because problem no manje fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn sound engineer àgbà mi tẹ́bá lọ fún wọn pé you need makosa, and there are some sound engineers that they don't know the difference between all these genres, so everybody just cook beat anyhow. You get what I'm saying? So it's very hard for some sound engineer when you see them say I want makosa beats, go and see what they will cook for you. You get what I'm saying? Okay, I want R&B beats. They don't know that there's always difference between all these genres. You get what I'm saying? So, and with the way you are doing yours now, we can see easily that maybe that person is a specialist when it comes to something like that, because he did it very very well and it suits what you are doing. So we give it to him. That was a very very good one from your sound engineer. And to you yourself, I think you still need to work on your diaphragmatic breathing, the way you sing, the vocal rendition. I mean, it's somehow, you still need to brush it up a bit so that it can really suit the thing we are looking out for in there. And I am telling you that if you can really work on those things, the future is brighter than this. I'm very sure of that. If you can work on it like that, it's going to be one of the, in fact, I might be looking out for you to be one of the best Islamized singers from this side of the world, because that thing is quite outstanding the way I'm saying it. So on top of that, mixing and mastering, what do you think?
I think 12 is also good.
12 is okay, and if 12 is okay for that, and concerning the rendition, the way you flow in, it's okay by me, and probably I'm going to give it a 10 on that. So the total mark you have here, you have 24 plus 13, you have 37. Okay, so I think we are done with group G. And right about now, we have Ajia Bakari Aminat leading the group, followed by Ajia Muhammad Aminat, Brother Oloshunde Sesman, Muniruddin following, and the person that last the group is also following too. So we hope to see you guys. In the semi-final stage. Barakallahu fi. Now let's go down to group H, where we have Ajia Abdulhamid Balkis Ogo shaking Alagaduro. So let's quickly listen to her song and see what she has for us.
Sunkún ṣàánú mi, má jẹ́ mọ́ bójì ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ jòbó. Àwọn ọmọ mi aláṣẹ wọn lólógo ọmọ. Iná ọmọ alámájẹ́ kojú mi, má jẹ́ fojú sunkún ṣàánú mi, má jẹ́ mọ́ bójì ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ jòbó. Àwọn ọmọ mi aláṣẹ wọn lólógo ọmọ. Ó ní báyìí kì í sùn alága dúró.
that one from Ajia Abdulhamid Balkis, popularly known as Alaga Duro. Alright, what do you think?
Abdullah, kudos to you, Alaga Duro. Ekushe, I love your voice, so you've done well. But on Arabic rendition, but you are why we kill only on my lemko. So would that make sense? So no kan tó dáa kéèyàn máa àdúrà kéèyàn sábà fún àdúrà kankan lẹ́ ń ṣe. So kẹtẹ wá àyà Quran wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn kí ó tàwọn àfáà kankan ní àwọn àfáà téèyàn lè lò tó jádùá fọmọ ó wà náà. So because of that, I'm giving you your 5 marks.
Alright, 5 mark on that. Let's talk about the mixing and mastering of the song.
Yeah, the mixing and mastering. I think it is okay by me. At least Ajay, I'm very sure one of the voice now in real life. So voice yes he jáde dáadáa lórí recording. Oh, àwọn nìkan tí wà tí ó jẹ́ pé mo ti ń gbádùn bó ṣe ń pe àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ń jáde dáadáa. So tó dẹ̀ dùn gbọ́ létí. So it's okay by me.
So what are you giving if you have the opportunity of giving a mark on the mixing and mastering?
Of course, I'll give her 13 marks.
13?
Yeah.
Alright. You are still going to be the one to talk about the content of the music and the arrangement and everything. So what do you see to it?
Content orin nínú àwọn orin ṣàmà gẹ́gẹ́ bí orin ẹ̀sìn. So nínú àwọn orin tó wà really acceptable òun náà ni. Because èèyàn wá bímọ kéèyàn bẹ lọ́run lórí ẹ̀ náà. So but it would have been more better ká ní wọ́n bá hàdí ọ̀rọ̀ bíi kéwú àbí kankan mọ́.
Ṣé mo pẹ́ ti judge wọn fún mi already, but let's focus on the lyrics and the arrangements.
Púpọ̀ ó make sense. Kódà ibi tó tún wá make sense dé ṣé mo there are some compositions gan tó tún máa kọ téèyàn máa kọ Yorùbá tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn fẹ́ gbọ́ fọdún kan kó tó lè mọ̀ lórí. So ìyẹn kódà mo lè kọ́ dé half báyìí sáré gbọ́ ẹ̀ because ó máa rọrùn fún èèyàn láti tètè grab ẹ̀ láti tètè mọ̀. So iná ọmọ Ọlọ́run wá jẹ́ ojú omi kíní kan ṣẹ́wọ̀n ó rọrùn. So I love that lyrics, I love that composition. tó bá yẹ pé iná lè ṣiṣẹ́ yín fúnra yín, you are doing well. Alaga Duro. So kudos to you.
So what mark are you going to give to her?
On that as well.
You have 20 marks with you now. On top of that one.
On top of that, so lillahi al-kamal, Ọlọ́run nìkan lọ́ba tó pé. So wọ́n sì ní àti tó put more effort.
Yes.
So tí òfin ní máa jọ pé ọwọ́ Alaga Duro nìkan náà wọ́n fi ń pọ̀ ẹ́. Sọ̀rọ̀ pé ọ̀tọ̀ Alaga Duro style tí wọ́n fi máa ń kọ́ inú de gbéyàwó, ọ̀tọ̀ létà owó lórí gangan. So bó ṣe wẹ̀ pé méjèèjì lẹ́dà pọ̀, 2 in 1 ní Ọlọ́run ṣàlékún rẹ̀. So in case of that, I'm giving her 16 marks.
16.
Yes.
All right. Now you will see you know the reason why I'm putting everything to Amiru Koikoin. Number 1, that song you just listened to, I was the one that directed it.
Wow.
So I directed the song. I can say I am the producer even behind that track you just listened to right now. So the fact was that the only mistake she did, she used Arabic rendition indeed, but it was at the back. So which she had was supposed to have, edited by herself. Maybe she would have had a better mark than this. So that is, and I'm very sure Amir did not know that I was the one that produced that song.
I didn't know.
So that was the reason I kept short and I was pushing everything to him. So that because we know there are some people they say, so that was the reason I decided to keep mute and pushing everything to Amir to say to in his own view what mark can he give to her. And peradventure, if you may even ask me myself, I may not even be able to give her all this mark. But our people now, immediately they just say, I want to produce this here, so far, no problem, no wonder touching funny mark. So, but Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, the work is there, and I still remember that she came up with different lyrics on that day. Wow. And I told her that this one is not going to work. This one is not going to work. Go and do it again and do it again. Mind you, this is someone that has been in this industry for a very long time. And those those harmony that you are listening to, I am saying it emphatically, she did it by herself.
Wow.
She did the chorusing herself. She did the backing herself. Are you getting it? So even when we got to the studio that she went to go and do the recording, the engineer was like, so it was a very good thing from my own side, and I'm very proud to say that I am the one that stood by that work and got it produced. So Alagadro, I am hoping to see you in the semi-final stage. That everything now depends on your fans now. So in here we have 29 plus 5, we have 34 for the whole mark in here. So let's move on to the next person in the group. We have Ajia Shokbitan Zainab from Ogun State, and I'm very sure this Shokbitan must be is it not a fortune lady or something like that? Fortune talented lady somehow. So please help us check it. Let's listen to our music.
Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ mi tọ́lọ́run dá ọ ló ṣẹ́bù tiẹ̀ fún yàwó ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bá gùn sí ṣàwárí ara rẹ̀. Talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ mi tọ́lọ́run dá ọ ló ṣẹ́bù tiẹ̀ fún yàwó ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bá gùn sí ṣàwárí ara rẹ̀. Talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ mi tọ́lọ́run dá ló ṣẹ́gun tiẹ̀ fún lọ́wọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bá gùn sí ṣàwárí ara rẹ̀. Talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ mi tọ́lọ́run dá ló ṣẹ́gun tiẹ̀ fún lọ́wọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bá gùn sí ṣàwárí ara rẹ̀. Ẹni Olúwa fún lẹ́bùn tó rìn lò ṣóre ọ̀fẹ́ lónìí àkíyèsára la fi mọ̀ talent tọ́lọ́run gún ni talent tọ́lọ́run fún yàn lóríṣiríṣi ni tó bá jókòó tó ronú rẹ̀ wò wà mọ́ talent rẹ̀. Talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ mi tọ́lọ́run dá ló ṣẹ́kù tiẹ̀ fún lọ́wọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bá kù sí ṣàwárí ara rẹ̀. Education line tí àríyàn gbogbo akọ́là gùn sí oorun lórí ṣe skills tọ́ ọlọ́run dá wọn láyé ló pọ́n fún tailoring skills gathering skills ṣára ẹ̀bùn ló jẹ́ àwàdà ṣíṣe èyí tí àríyàn ṣára ẹ̀bùn ló jẹ́ lọ́kọ̀ ara rẹ̀ kó ṣàkíyèsí ṣàwárí ara rẹ̀. Talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ talent ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ mi tọ́lọ́run dá ló jẹ́.
Alright, welcome back from Ajia Shokbitan Zainab Lady Fortune Orire. That was another one from her. And did she use Arabic rendition?
No, at all.
So she did not use Arabic rendition. That was automatically 5
marks.
So now let's talk about the mixing and mastering.
Yeah, I think, well, the mixing and mastering of the song is dára níwọ̀n bá, because mo ó dàbí pé bóyá I don't know bóyá bí beat yẹn mo ń gbọ́ bí sound kan tó ń ṣe bí ìgbà tó bá ń play snare níbi kíní, so ó dẹ̀ ń wá once ni kò ṣe pé bóyá ó ń tẹ̀lé sound yẹn tábà ní bóyá ó wà lára beat gangan, so I don't know, mi ò mọ bí yẹn ṣe jẹ́ ọbẹ̀, but wọ́n ṣe voice wọn dáadáa, auto-tune yẹn kò dẹ̀ pọ̀ jù náà, so ó wà okay dáadáa, so alhamdulillah.
Alright, if you are to give her any mark on that?
I'll give her 12 marks.
Alright, 12 marks on your mixing and mastering. And talking about your composition, the body of your music, yeah, you're trying to talk about talent. and that is good because all we have been doing or what we have been talking about is all about talent since morning.
Yes.
And someone coming out to talk about talent really shows that is a very good one. But I have a problem with the issue of you mixing English and Yoruba together at the same time in this kind of music. It's almost getting your audience confused. You get what I'm saying? If I were you and I want to use English language in this kind of music, I would rather use English language thoroughly than now interpret. You get what I'm saying? So it is very, very it is more acceptable that way than the way you are mixing it like that, because it's almost confusing. You get what I'm saying? Tí irú àwọn bá lọ jẹ́ pé irú àwọn ìyá aláta àwọn ìyá lọ́jà ni wọ́n ń gbọ́, wọ́n kọ́kọ́ máa wò pé kí ni ọmọ ilé ìwà ń sọ ní bẹ́ẹ̀, kí ló ń sọ ń gbà tó dé bẹ́ẹ̀. Are you getting it? That was because you are trying to mix them both at the same time. Meanwhile, this kind of music you are doing is called semi-indigenous Islamized music. So indigenous tó wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn ti yẹ kó yé wa wípé everything has to be indigenously used. So èdè Yorùbá lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ sọ ẹ sọ kó clear. Are you getting it? Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sọ òyìnbó ẹ wá sọ òyìnbó yẹn. Tẹ́ bá ní pé lérò pé ẹ fẹ́ fi ìtumọ̀ sí ẹ wá túmọ̀ rẹ̀. So ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti náà ní bá sọ ìbò nílé àná òun náà ni ó tú. So ẹ ti ṣe sọ yẹn ẹ wá tú so that àwọn tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ àgbọ́yé tí wọ́n gbàgbọ́ yé èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì wọ́n á lè gbọ́ àgbọ́yé ẹ̀ ní èdè Yorùbá. Bọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ṣe wá ń kọ́ tẹ̀ ń fi sínú ara wọn kì í ṣe pé kò dáa ọ̀bọ̀dẹ̀ mi tún wò wípé ó fẹ́ wà advisable that you should not be mixing it that way because it's almost confusing your audience. Nígbà táwọn àgọ́ kọ́kọ́ ń gbọ́ àtún láti mọ̀ tẹ́tù bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ṣé kí ni wọ́n sọ ń bí. So and that is confusing for every average audience. So you try to work on that, and more or less I have to give it to you that you have a very stable voice, you have an energetic voice. So kò dàbí àwọn voice àwọn kan tá a ti gbọ́ síwájú tó dàbí pé bóyá wọ́n ṣe ń bọ̀ nídìí iṣẹ́ orin ni. So you have an energetic voice, so which I believe that if you can also, there are some of you guys that I can see it emphatically, you are talented, you are gifted, you have what it takes to be better, but ọ̀lẹ ṣé kí n sọ pé ọ̀lẹ ló ń ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa tó fi jẹ́ pé we still remain at that position. If you can just give it a step, are you getting it? You are better than what you are looking at right now. Are you getting it? And this industry will even get better through you. You get what I'm saying? If you can at least take that move, take it to the next level, take your song to the next level, things will change from you. Are you getting it? So the change begins with you. I'm not talking about that change. So but that change that we are talking about, that transformation of this industry can begin with you when you do things, that others have never done before. It's not like it has never happened before, but others have not been doing it, but you can do it. So what I'm trying to say in here is that you have an energetic voice, and if you now work on it, wow, that's going to be a very superb one. A very superb one. So on top of that one, kudos to you, and you also need to also do more researches on issue of talents, and because there's always, we are saying this right now, talent is not always enough. So if you want to sing a song, you have to also let us know that talent alone is not enough. So how can you bring your talent into gift? Because we are like talent. And yet we are tired of seeing quack work. There's no way you can do it like a professional, somebody that is trained. Are you getting it? But you want to only talent tó tún wá padà tún lọ kọ́ iṣẹ́ mọ́ talent tó kọ́ yẹn ó máa ti lọ dùn jù.
ẹlòmíì ní voice gan.
Yes, and this is raw talent. Are you getting it? And there are people, let me shock you, there are people that they don't get voice and they still sing.
Yeah, of course.
And what is happening there? That is professionalism for you. Right. Are you getting it? This Ologunde that everybody knows that Lagbaja, go and look at his voice. You will see that this voice is so bad. But he's a professional when it comes to singing. I get it. Bega 99. So those voices, go and listen to them. Normally you will say, which kind of voice is this one? And these people are
enjoying it.
And these people are singing professionally. So what are we saying in here is that try to hold on to this thing. I'll be later say what one voice and everything one bear, so you can do better. So on top of that one, I'm giving you 13. So and the whole of your mark is 30. Congratulations, and hoping to see you in the next stage of the competition. Now let's go down to Adia Adeyeye Zainab on this one in Group H.
Adia Adeyeye Zainab. Okay.
Ajia Adeyeye Zainab, aka Ogo Islam. So as we have listened to it, I can see that we did not hear anything like Arabic rendition in that song.
Yeah, sure.
So probably you are missing that one a bit. So your 5 mark, ó dà pé ó wá rhyme papọ̀ báyìí ní ìsìn kò sẹ́ni kankan nínú group yín tó tiẹ̀ lo Arabic rendition nínú ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ orin wọn. So mixing and mastering, what do you have to say to that?
In fact, they actually did a very great work. And beat here, I don't know, mi mọ̀ bóyá mo beat lọ sí studio ni. Ọ̀sẹ̀ mi ti ọkọ̀ wà confused ṣe mọ̀ pé n táwọn fẹ́ gbọ́, n táwọn expect ó ní Islamized music. So but pattern orin yẹn bá tún ní Islamized music tó wà dynamic lórí ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ kó wọ́n bá dìkẹ́ wọn. So pé kíní kan wà kọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àgùkà láti kápẹ́ ìyàwó alẹ́ ká ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. So you get my sister. Why tí wọ́n fi yẹn sí àtún lè gbé sórí ẹ̀wẹ̀ ẹni yìí ọ̀nà tó tún gbà wá it tún make sense.
Yes.
Kódà tẹ bá ń lo ẹ̀ tún jẹ lọ. So if you base on that, wait, this is my own pattern. Before you know it, wallahi, ó máa blow. So because ẹ tún wá ní voice láti lè kọrin yẹn. So you have a very nice voice. Kudos to you. So mixing ẹ wọ́n mix ẹ dáadáa. So yẹ pé in fact mo ti ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ wò pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo kọ́ rò pé starting orin yẹn gan mo sọ pé ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ play game ni àsórin ni wọ́n pọ̀ o. So kudos to you guys. It's very nice. Very nice.
All right. If it's quite nice like that, so how many marks do you suggest for that?
I'll give her 14.
Okay. He's going to give you 14, and I'm not going to detest that because what we are listening to, even though I was aware that this kind of a song was what we known as adoption in music. When we say adoption yẹn túmọ̀ sí pé orin táwọn kan ti kọ tẹ̀ mú. Are you getting it? I understand that this was a feeling of an Indian song. Are you getting it? Yeah. So you adopted an Indian song. You try to, maybe let me also talk about that. You're trying to go into their, let me say, subtitles. So you are trying to subtitle their words into Yoruba language. And you are trying to make a complete adoption of music. Wow. Good. That is a very good one for you. But professionally, it's not completely good like that. When you adopt songs like that, and that is most of the time something that is happening in our society today. A lot of people just adopt song. Bọ́lọ́rin ṣe kọ́ completely yẹn náà ni wọ́n ṣe máa gbé. You get? So, though we have two different people adopting a song. We have a professional adoption and we have an amateur adoption. You get what I'm saying? When an amateur adopts a song for you, they will adopt it the way you sang everything.
Of course.
You get? Every note, every word for word, everything, they will adopt it like that. That is an amateur way of adopting song. But when the professional adopts a song for you, you will love it because there is going to be some sort of rearrangements. Some things will be added, some things will be excluded. In fact, I can tell you that in terms of the words they use, you can even twist it and turn it to suit your own feelings the way you want it. There's this guy, I don't want to mention his name, but he usually adopts songs too. But every time he adopts songs, people usually feel amazed. Why? Because he will sing. Orin Amiru ló fẹ́ kọ, but Amiru go ní believe wípé orin ẹ̀ ní kọ because orin ẹ̀ náà ni ó kọ, ìlú ẹ̀ ni ó lù sí, but the way tó ṣe máa ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ Amiru go ní believe wípé òun lòun ní orin yẹn mọ́ because in terms of words he will use, in terms of the notes he will be added, are you getting it? Some additional notes tó máa fi kún àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa sọ. Àti àwọn notes tí ẹni tó ní orin yẹn gangan play gangan tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tó bá máa fi kún, you just fall in love for that guy. You pay, who is this guy? And to God be the glory, he also has the voice. When he sings like this, everybody will say, wow, this guy is trying. Are you getting it? So, and you go and look at him on Facebook. I don't want to mention his name, but if the way I'm talking right now, if you know somebody that has adopted songs like that, go and look at him. He has adopted the John Drill song. ó ti adopt John Dre song when John Dre sang I hope sometimes e be like say nobody send you, that guy that was under this Mavis record tí àwọn Don Jazzy sign, when he adopted that song, the way he did it, you cannot believe that it was that same song he was still singing. Wow. So that is the way a professional adopt the song. Me myself, I have adopted a song before. I have adopted a song sung by Malhaze, and there was a particular place in a song that I have to add bass lines. There was a particular place in a song that he did not part, but I parted that same place. You get what I'm saying? So that is the way you adopt song. Next time you want to adopt song, and coming up with the words you want to use into it, you look into better words that can be used to get the things right. And I'm very sure by the time you do that, let's forget that we are talking on IGT right now. Let's talk about the fact that you are going into the market. That is the way they do it. That's the way it's supposed to be done. Are you getting it? So, and if you are doing it that way, I guess, my sister, you are doing it well. You are doing it right. Are you getting it? So, like what he said, if you can add some other things and some other flavors into it, so so yes, the words we are listening to right now, they are something good. The way you even use that lyrics is also very good one. So we have to give it to you. So on top of the mixing and mastering, he said he will give you 14. And there's no detesting about that. And on top of your content of music, I'm giving you 14 as well. So that gives us what? 28 and plus 5. So we have 29 in there. So Barakallah fi Ọlọ́run fa àlùbáríkà sí, but please let's try as much as we can to be working on everything we have been talking about. Now let's go down to the next group I, where we have Eliaji Abdullahi Mustafa Eduri or something like that. I think that's his nickname. So let's check its song out. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ orin Ṣàókì.
Ṣàókì ẹ̀ ṣe ti Ṣàókì.
Má jẹ́ kí n máa mú bọ́ lọ́rùn mi, ṣé mi lólógo nílé ayé mi, tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ òun kó fayé wíwọ̀ tó, ìwọ ṣá má gbà mí Ọlọ́run mi.
Má jẹ́ kí n máa mú bọ́ lọ́rùn mi, ṣé mi lólógo nílé ayé mi, tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ òun kó fayé wíwọ̀ tó, ìwọ ṣá má gbà mí Ọlọ́run mi.
Má jẹ́ kí n máa mú bọ́ lọ́rùn mi, má jẹ́ kí n máa
was brother kí mo rí mo ti ẹ̀ porúkọ wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà kọ́nà wọn ṣàlàyé ṣáàkìkọ wéèlì ni kọ́nà wọn bá ṣe sí. Okay, Alhaji Abdullahi Mustapha Asauki Oejorin, something like that. So yeah.
Oh, Asauki, kudos to you, my brother. You are well done. I will look you. So 5 marks, you know. But that's look you. Only I do let them come. You can look you now.
All right. The mixing and mastering.
So mixing and mastering. So okay. I've had a try, but you know, kata so síwájú náà ni pé tá bá fẹ́ máa pe ọ̀rọ̀. So ẹ jẹ́ kí Yorùbá ẹ máa kó máa jáde dáadáa. Káwọn èèyàn lè máa mọ ìtẹ́ fẹ́ máa pe yàtọ̀ sí ti ẹni má jẹ́ kí n máa mọ̀ bọ́. So ẹ lè pe dáadáa náà tí ó dẹ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú ní tẹ́ fẹ́ kọ. Má jẹ́ kí n máa mọ̀ bọ́ Ọlọ́run mi. Yóò dẹ̀ má mọ̀ bọ́. So tẹ́ fẹ́ wúlò.
You see the way he sang it, see the way you sang it. When we're talking about diction, and that is what we are saying. So I can't make up mama rupea. I don't want to try láti máa wá wí kankan. You need at least anytime you want to do songs like that, look for people to guide you. People you know that okay, these people okay, listen to what you are singing. And you go only tell fẹ́ kọ, ìwọ nìkan kọ́ ló fẹ́ máa gbọ́. Ó fẹ́ yẹ káwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́. So you have to put that flavor inside it. So you continue.
So ẹ tó bá tẹ́lò mi bá tiẹ̀ gbọ́ lyrics ẹ bá kọ́ ọ máa mọ̀ bọ́. A ò pé kí lẹ́ni wí. So ẹ jẹ́ ká wà tó ṣe lórí ẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ṣe yẹn wà. In fact lyrics ẹ make sense. Chorus ẹ mo like composition yẹn. But bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pronounce ẹ̀ mo kàn wọ́n pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. So and ẹni tó bá yẹn ṣe chorus náà ẹni voice o wàláì. So mo ti ń gbọ́ bí part kan tó party chorus mo like wey part ẹ̀. So sound very well. Engineer ẹ̀ dẹ̀ gbéṣẹ́ yẹn yọ at least voice yẹn jáde dáadáa. Beat yẹn náà dẹ̀ wá okay bóyá mo lọ ní àbí wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni but it's very okay by me. So I love it.
So on top of that one, we can easily see that you are making an attempt, and such attempt is very good from your side, but you still need to work better on how you flow with your beats. And you have been in this industry quite a while, because I believe we have met some times ago, which was almost maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah. I felt like I am looking out for something, something very powerful. But yet, to me, I still believe that there is always room to, get better with some things. I don't know. So maybe you never thought that things are going to look like this. So you just felt like maybe it's first time doing this kind of competition. So maybe you never knew how the whole thing looks like. So because so we were expecting something very powerful, more than this. But unfortunately, since you are not giving it to us, we, based on what we are hearing, is what we are going to, grade on and judge on. So on top of your mixing and mastering, yes,
well, I think 12 is okay. 12
is okay as well. And talking about the arrangement of your song, that diction, I still have a very high issue with it, especially when singers are doing that. And again, that topic you also picked is a nice one though, and it's a prayer segment. But yet we still want you guys to know that singing music or making music is beyond singing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You know that everyone has always known that after A it is B now. After B it is. You get, everybody knows him more. So everybody bá ti mọ̀ yẹn, why don't we just find ways of twisting and turning it and giving it a new look, a new feel? You get what I'm saying? A new package. So you get what I'm saying? Gbogbo àná la mọ̀ gbàdúrà dá, gbogbo aládé ń gbàdúrà nínú àwọn orin wa tó dẹ̀ wá okay. But this kind of amúbọ̀ of a thing, you can still try as much as you can to come up with, new ideas. I don't know how you people think when you want to do your compositions o. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé issue tó pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa náà ní òun náà ní nǹkan tá a ṣe ń sọ láti àárọ̀ òun ni pé you want to be the composer, you want to be the lyricist, you want to be the arranger, you want to be this, you want to do everything, you want to do every song by yourself, you want to arrange it, you want to be the alpha and omega of your song. And when you just be the alpha and omega of your song, this is what you get at the end of the day, because it will not go beyond your own brain. You get what I'm saying? It won't go beyond your own thinking. You can't give what you don't have. You get what I'm saying? But a position whereby you want to make music, use other people's idea, sit down with them, dialogue with them, try to review things about life. Nǹkan tẹ́ ń pè lẹ́tọ́ ń pè lámùbọ́ yẹn lọ fà gan o. Ẹgbẹ́ téèyàn bá tẹnu bọ̀ téèyàn bá tara bọ̀ gan. In fact, the way you will come out with some ideas, àwọn èèyàn á máa tẹ́wọ́ gbà ni wọ́n á máa la ní pé yes bí bàbá ẹnìkan ò kọ́ ni àmúbọ́ rí. You get what I'm saying? The way wọ́n ṣe máa gbà. So it all depends on the way you can do researches on your music and put things together. Ọlọ́run ràn yín lọ́wọ́. I'm giving you 13 on that one. And the whole mark you have here is 30. So, hoping to see you in the next stage of the competition. Sorry, Amir going. Now let's go down to Brother Lasisi Noim from Ogun State. Lasisi Noim, is that not Aremo Awoko Aremo?
Bọ́ọ̀bá ẹ̀jẹ̀ mà ní nítorí ipò torí káyé mọ̀ ẹ wá ń ṣayé yìí báṣubàṣu. Abẹ́tí gbàgbé fọ̀hún tá a bá ṣe ilé ayé yìí ló mọ̀ kó dọ́rùn. Torí wà tẹ̀sí ẹni yóò kú ọkùnrin tó bá fa ilẹ̀ tó bá kú tó.
Ayé ṣe ń lọ ọmọ ayé nìkan, ọmọ èèyàn ló ń ṣayé lòdì, wọ́n ṣayé bọ́ sí fẹ́ ọgbà ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀run.
Alright, you are welcome back from Brother Lasisi Noim from Ogun State, also known as Aremo Awoko on that one. That was another fine piece from there. I believe he used an Arabic rendition.
Yeah, mashallah. Afawa Ọlọ́run ṣàlékún rẹ̀ bọ́ topic orin yẹn báyé ṣe ń lọ kò báyé nìkan. I'm somehow confused with Arabic rendition lò níbẹ̀ as yáyọ́ lẹ́yìn náà mọ̀nà kíní kan wàlá kíní kan wàlá tamutunna illa wa antum muslimin. Ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀kú o àyàfi kẹ́ máa bẹ ní olùgbàgbọ́. So I'm somehow confused pẹ̀lú orin tẹ́ ń kọ. So kò ẹ̀kan lé a lè yí mọ́ ní ipò ìjọ because tí kéwù yẹn ń sọ tí ọ̀rọ̀ ló yẹn ń sọ. So kò tí ì jọ ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wáàsí tẹ́ ẹ̀ sì fún wa nínú orin. So nítorí sọ náà ni pé kọ́ máa ṣàlàyé kú ẹ̀ka jẹ́ mùsùlùmí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn kọ́lẹ̀ ń sọ bọ̀. So but but a kàn tún lè manage ẹ̀ pé ká ló lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. So with that, I'm giving you 12 marks on Arabic rendition.
Alright, 12 marks on Arabic rendition. And concerning the content of your music, really, this issue of an Islamized singer, because like I've always been saying, if you're an Islamized musician, there are some things when you talk about secular things. When you talk about secular things that are happening around you, it's also acceptable. Are you getting it? But this one ó tún deep díẹ̀, kí ló dé tó fi deep níwájú ti tèmi ni pé ẹ mọ̀ wíwà pé èèyàn ń kọrin ìrírí ayé ni ẹ̀kọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ kọ orin yẹn, you get. So ṣe mọ̀ àwọn tó ń kọrin ìrírí ayé tá a pilẹ̀ mọ̀ tá a mọ̀ wọ́n mọ orin ìrírí ayé òye yín, so a mọ̀ wọ́n lọ́tọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé speciality ṣe ká sọ pé specialization tí wọ́n nìyẹn. Ọkọrin ìrírí ayé tó bá kọ fún yín báyìí gan á máa wà tó ti pé orin ìrírí ayé lélẹ̀. But now what you are trying to bring in here, you see, sometimes I felt like a lot of us still needs this training we are talking about. We still need it a lot. We still need it a lot. You see, this issue of music, some of us want to be taking shortcuts, and there's no shortcut about it if you really know what you are really doing. Are you getting it? Sharing what I call what you want to bring into your this or what you are trying to sing is good. Are you getting it? As an Islamized musician, but there are ways you do it. Are you getting it? There are ways you do it in an Islamized way that it will make it acceptable to the general public. You get what I'm saying? So more or less like we are listening to a secular music. You get, but does not have anything to do with really with with Islam that much. You get. So I want to really ṣóyè but tó bá yẹ pé wá fẹ́ ṣe nílànà ti àwọn mùsùlùmí yàtọ̀ sí pé ẹ̀ka kéwú nǹkan kan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe yẹn there are ways you still do that one you get that is what we are saying. You see there are ways you come into it that way. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes most of the time òun la ṣe máa ń sọ wípé kò sábùjà lọ́rùn pẹ̀lú lọ́rọ̀ ṣẹ́ yìí ẹni bá ní òwú òtẹ̀rù nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi fọ́nà òun ló mú ni. Are you getting it? Music jù bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wò yẹn lọ. You see next time you have a composition like that, look for people that will listen to it and give their comments before you even go into the studio and do the recording. You get what I'm saying? Before you go into the studio and do recording, because tell them I'm an Islamized musician, I'm an indigenous Islamized musician, I want to go and sing this kind of a song gẹ́gẹ́ bí olórin tó jọmọ́ ti ẹ̀sìn Islam. If I should sing this song, is it going to be acceptable by you as a Muslim? You get what I'm saying? Because I want to recover to you have no choice. It has to go in that lane, either you like it or not. I want to call our Afro fusion, we are singing R&B, but when we do that, go and still look at it. There is still that feeling of an Islamized word in it. You need it. You need it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about your kill now. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the title of your song or the content you are really taking, but I'm talking about the way you make that arrange that song and the wordings you are using. Are you getting it? Ẹnìkan fẹ́ máa fọmọ rẹ̀ gúnṣẹ́.
Fún ìyàlọ́ mú kéwù gan, àwọn orin míì wà tí ó ń sọ orin Islam táwọn èèyàn mẹ́tò ń lo kéwù náà.
Yes.
Àyíká àwọn barista ń lo kéwù.
Yes, that is it.
Èèyàn lè gbọ́ kó máa wò lórí Islam, ó kàn wò pé ẹnìkan lo kéwù kan.
Yes, so copy example, and so that is just it. So please let's try as much as possible to work on that. And on top of that ones, I'm still going to give you 13 on that. All right. So what about the mixing and mastering?
In fact, I've had on the voice, so I love the voice. So,
what do you say about the mixing and mastering?
So one mixing in fact, jẹ́ voice one jáde backup. What I want to know backup so I think a female is also there. Ó jẹ́ ká sì rí pé àwọn náà wà nínú ẹ̀ kó hàn dáadáa. Ẹ bá gbọ́ dáadáa ló máa mọ̀.
Yeah.
So ó wà okay gan.
So what do we give him?
So on that, let's give him 13 marks. 13
as well. So, brother, you have 38 here. You have 38 here as we speak. All right. The next person is Brother Mukaila Toyib from Osun State. Brother Mukaila Toyib from Osun State. Yes. Let's listen to the song.
ẹsẹ̀ gbóògùn ẹ̀yà mi ìwà tó bá wù kó máa ṣe lọ kílẹ̀ ló bá. ẹsẹ̀ gbóògùn ẹ̀yà mi ìwà tó bá wù kó máa ṣe lọ kílẹ̀ ló bá mọ̀ máa ṣe lọ bìtà ló bá mọ̀ kó pa á tì. ẹsẹ̀ gbóògùn ẹ̀yà mi ìwà tó bá wù kó máa ṣe lọ kílẹ̀ ló bá mọ̀ máa ṣe lọ bìtà ló bá mọ̀ kó pa á tì. ẹ̀wà Islam ó tó ti dé wá ìṣọ̀ lórí tèmi ìsítì máa lórí tèmi ọ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀sán ni mo mú wá láti fi ṣe ọmọ ènìyàn létí bó wá yóò wù tí ó bá wù gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá ló lẹ́sẹ̀. ẹsẹ̀ gbóògùn ẹ̀yà mi ìwà tó bá wù kó máa ṣe lọ bílẹ̀ ló bá mọ̀ máa ṣe lọ bìkà ló bá mọ̀ kó pàtì. ẹwà Islam akọrin ọgbọ́n òwe Yorùbá ló sọ pé ẹ̀dá kò ní pín in láyé ara mi kò fi ká ẹ̀fọ́ láyé ń bí ìwọ̀n ẹ̀dá bá pín òun ló máa ká bílẹ̀ ló bá wù ẹ̀ kó máa ṣe lọ bìkà ló bá wù ẹ̀ kó ní àṣẹ ẹ̀tẹ́ ti gbọ́ àtẹrẹ àti ìka ìka kì í gbé ó dá mi lójú pé ẹ̀san ń bẹ òun ṣe ní ẹja gbá ẹ̀san òye. ẹ̀san gbóògùn ẹ̀yà mi ìwà tó bá wù kó máa ṣe lọ bílẹ̀ ló bá mọ̀ máa ṣe lọ bìkà ló bá máa kó pàtì. ẹ̀yin olówó ẹ̀mí àgbọ̀ ẹ̀yọ́ lówó ẹ̀mí àgbọ̀ káì fọwọ́ lágbá ní lójú ọ̀tọ̀ ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lówó yín ẹ ò fowó yín sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ iṣẹ́ ló hùwà tí ó da àkàkọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀yìn ó jìyà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ọmọ tálíkà lẹ́mú fìdí ẹ ti gbàgbé pẹ́sẹ̀ máa ké ọlọ́run ọba ẹlẹ́sàn àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìwà tí ẹ bá wù. ẹ̀sán gbóògùn ẹ̀yà mi ìwà tó bá wù kó máa ṣe lọ bí rẹ ló bá màmá ṣe lọ bùkà ló bá máa bò pàtì. ìgbà sórí ẹ̀mí àgbọ̀ tó jẹ́ pòrò tó ń fojoojúmọ́ ṣe ìwọ kí gbé òkà sẹ́nìkan gbogbo nǹkan ló ń fún ẹ pátá. ṣé bóun eré ló fi ń ṣe bí ẹ bá bá wọ̀ wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ ó ń ṣe ìwọ̀nba tágbá ẹ ká. ó dá mi lójú pé ọba ẹlẹ́sàn àṣẹ ẹlẹ́sàn ìwà tí ó ń wù. ẹ̀sán gbóògùn ẹ̀yà mi ìwà tó bá wù kó máa ṣe lọ bí ẹ ló bá máa ṣe lọ bí ká ló bá máa kó pàtì. òṣìkà ẹ̀yẹ ìwọ gan máa gbọ́ tó mọ̀jú kọ́ máa ṣàbùrú lọ olóhùn méjì tó ń gbá ẹsẹ̀ àfi ìwà ìka lójoojúmọ́ borí tó dá inú rẹ̀ kì í dùn. ìwà tẹ̀m̀bẹ̀lẹ̀kùn ọwọ́ ẹ ló pín sí ìwọ náà tún lò ní kẹta ọ̀tẹ̀ àtàbùrú ló mú níṣẹ́ ó ti gbàgbé pé ọba ẹlẹ́sàn.
All right, you're welcome back from that one. Brother Mukaila Toyib, Ewa Islam, Ewa Orin. That was that's his stage name. Ewa Islam, Ewa Orin. Okay, what do you have to say to that?
Ewa Islam, kudos to you. What are the be or was them why? Get our look you. I have one crank, put on no coin than let to grammar. Family Amal Mrs. Kola, Sharat and Sharon Yarrow. Family Amal Mrs. Ofola, Khairat and Khairan Yarrow. Tọ́lọ̀ ní ẹni tó bá ṣe ire tó máa níwọ̀n kéré bí iná gún báyìí yóò gbẹ̀san rẹ̀ tó bá sì ṣàbùrú bẹ́ẹ̀ yóò gbẹ̀san rẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ lò bẹ́ẹ̀ so ẹ lò but on your Arabic so I'm giving you 5 marks.
Okay, on the Arabic you are being given 5 marks. What about the mixing and mastering there?
Engineer yẹn try níwọ̀n bá.
Yeah, he tried. He tried because I can feel the fact that that kind of work doesn't really, antagonize the person singing. So àwọn lérò pé àwọn tó jẹ́ bí engineer tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n gbàgbọ́ nínú yá ẹ mú beat yẹn beat gbọ́dọ̀ máa.
Sorry, máa jump.
Àbí kó máa compete pẹ̀lú ohun ẹni tí ó ń ṣe kíní. So they really did that well. You can easily listen to the beat separately and the vocal of that musician separately as well. So it was a very good one there. Even though it's more or less like a digitally àwọn iṣẹ́ tá ti máa ń synchronize sílẹ̀ yẹn ni. So but still the producer, or let me say the sound engineer, really did a very good job because there are some like that. Tí irú bẹ́ṣẹ́ bí jẹ́ yẹn bá máa jáde it will damp the vocal of the person singing and it will also damp the instrumentation. But this one we are listening to it all, they came out clearly and we can easily enjoy it. So what do you think we should give him?
Yeah, say it all. So 13 marks is okay.
13 mark is okay for you. Now let me now go back down to the body of your music. We were almost confused because we were listening to your sermon in your music, and that sermon you are almost confusing yourself and confusing the people that are listening to you. Now, but before I talked about that, if Arema Awoko is here right now, please, that song of this man, go and listen to it. That is what we are talking about. Are you getting it? He is almost also saying, he is almost giving sermon like you, but see the way he's rendering it. Are you getting it? So the way he's rendering it, in fact, it makes it more, it looks more of an Islamized generated work. Are you getting it? It's more acceptable. Are you getting it? Compared to your own. You get what I'm saying? Ìyẹn náà tún máa ṣe pé bóyá àwọn náà ṣe kíní o because a ṣe ń bọ̀ lórí ibi táwọn náà ti tó ń fi rap ara wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. But the way he has done it, if you can also buy into that idea, it's going to work for you as well. Are you getting it? Ẹnìkan òun mọ nǹkan tán, ẹnìkan ò sì ń jẹ́ àwádé. when you listen to some songs, there are sometimes you buy idea from people. I get it. Okay, this idea is good, and I will use it too. This because there's nothing new under the sun. Are you getting it? But and when we say something is unique, we usually say it on this program. You are still doing that same thing, but in an uncommon way. You are doing that common thing in an uncommon way. So there's nothing new. So now, ká wá padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ brother wa. Ẹni bí re ló bá mọ̀ máa ṣe lọ. Ẹni ẹ ti ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn wípé kí nǹkan tó ní kálukú bá mọ̀ nìkan máa ṣe lọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Nígbà wá tún wá dé tó wá towards the end of that your music. Hello, something is stunting somehow. Kí ló ń dún yẹn? So when it comes to the towards ending of that your song, you now say bíkà ló bá mọ̀ kó party. Ẹjọ́ ìwọ gẹ́lẹ́ fẹ́ jẹ́ ká ṣe nínú ẹ̀. Ẹ ti ní kó máa ṣe lọ. Ẹ tún wá ní kó party. No, we are confused. Are you trying to be ironical, or you are trying to go straight to the point? But trying to be ironical and going straight to the point at the same time does not really match. Go ironical. Go ironical. Let everybody see that yes, this guy is ironical. When you say ironical, that is you are trying to use irony in your music. Don't forget, all these things you study in literatures comes out in things like artworks. Like this too in music. Are you getting it? So you can use irony, and irony then ni pé bíre ló bá mọ̀ máa ṣe lọ, bíkà ló bá mọ̀ máa ṣe lọ, àtire àtìkà gbogbo ẹ̀ ló lẹ́san. That is it. That is irony on its own. So bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé kó bá ṣe lọ yẹn oníkálùkù ti mọ̀ wípé bó bá ṣe rí wàá gbáre, bó bá dẹ̀ ṣe ibi náà wàá gba ibi. Ẹ ti wà ironical bẹ́ẹ̀. Bọ́n gbà tí wọ́n á lọ wá dẹ́yìn tán ẹ tún wá ní bíkà ló bá mọ̀ kó pátì. Ẹ ti borin jẹ́ báyẹn. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So if you want to be ironical, I'll give you 14, and we have 27 here. 27 plus 5, that is 32. All right, every one of you in that group. Levels. All right, group. The last group for today is Group J, where we have Brother Abdulrazak Ridwan from Lagos State. Yes? Let's listen to his song. Abdulrazak Ridwan.
Okay. Abdulrazak.
Long one, you know, Nicola Shano. There's one thing you know,
Orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí, orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí o. Orílẹ̀ já fi ń làbú, orí mi má dàkú mi. Ọwọ́ láwọn lọ́dá mi lọ́dá, ìfẹ́ mi mọ̀ ṣe mí. Abọ́lẹ́wà ìsìlámù rẹ̀, ẹ má jẹ́ kó yà yín lẹ́nu rárá. Ọlọ́run ló ṣe rú ẹ̀ yìí. Àkọ́dá ni mi ò àkàn bí iṣẹ́ orí lórí fi hàn mí. Lásùn ni kò tún gbẹdẹ ẹ máa bá mi lọ. Orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí, orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí o. Orílẹ̀ já fi ń làkú, orí mi má tako mi. Orí mi gbẹ̀yìn débi rẹ̀, ẹlẹ́dàá mi má ṣe gbàgbọ́dé. Wọ́n gbìyànjú kílẹ̀ làlàyé, kí bẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀rì lé wọ́n nù láì. Bẹ́gbẹ́ mi bá ń ṣohun rere láyé, mo fẹ́ bá wọn ṣe òyì láyé. Bẹ́gbẹ́ mi bá ń kọ́lé láyé, kí n kọ́ tèmi kí wọ́n nù láì. Orí mi ẹlẹ́dàá mi lànà fún mi jẹ́ kí n ráyé gbé. Orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí, orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí o. Orílẹ̀ já fi ń làbú, orí mi má tako mi. Ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ mi, ẹ máa fi ọkàn bá mi lọ. Ó jẹ́ bí orin àkànbí, mo kọ́ sẹ́pẹ̀ lọ́tún ni. Ẹwà ìsìlámù ọ̀gá mi dáadáa, ọlọ́run ọba ò ní padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ orí iṣẹ́ wa ò kò yẹ mi rárá orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí o orílẹ̀ já fi ń làbú orí mi má sàkó mi ọwọ́ ọlọ́run lọ́dá mi lọ́dá kì í ṣe ni mo ṣe mí abẹ́lẹ́wà ìsìlámù rẹ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ kó yà yín lẹ́nu rárá ọlọ́run ló ṣerú ẹ̀ yìí àkọ́dá ni mí o àkànbí iṣẹ́ orí lórí fi hàn mí lásùn ni kò tún gbẹdẹ ẹ má bá mi lọ orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí o orílẹ̀ já fi ń làkú orí mi má sàkó mi orí mi gbẹ́ni débi rẹ̀ ẹlẹ́dá mi má ṣe gbàgbọ́dé wọ́n gbìyànjú kílẹ̀ làlàyé kí bẹ́gẹ́gbẹ́ ilé wọn nù láì bẹ́gbẹ́ mi bá ń sọ̀rùn rẹ̀ láyé mo fẹ́ bá wọn ṣe òyì láyé gẹ́gẹ́ mi bá ń kọ́lé láyé kí n kọ́ tèmi kí wọ́n nù láì orí mi ẹlẹ́dá mi lànà fún mi jẹ́ kí n ráyé gbé orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí o orílẹ̀ já fi ń làbú orí mi má sàkó mi ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ mi ẹ má fi ọmọ bá mi lọ ó jẹ́ mi orin àkànbí mo kọ́ sẹ́pẹ̀ lọ́tún ni ẹwà ìsìlámù ọ̀gá mi dáadáa ọlọ́run ọba ò ní padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ orí iṣẹ́ wa ò kò yẹ mi rárá ẹ má tún wọ ẹ̀bùn máa ní látọ̀dọ̀ bá tó mọ́ mi níṣẹ́ orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí orí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàn mí o orílẹ̀ dá fi ń làbú orí mi má sàkó mi má torí ayé mi bọ̀rùn jẹ́ má torí ọ̀run mi bàyé jẹ́ gbogbo oníṣòwò ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ á ní àṣejẹrẹ ní iṣẹ́ wa.
All right, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. That was brother Mumbo brother Abdulrazak Ridwan Arole Ewa Islam. Tí wọ́n lókè ó ṣá.
lókè.
Ọmọ tí òkú òfin ni àkọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà. Ọya kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ torí there is a lot wrong with that song we have to tell you. ọ̀rẹ́ mi gbẹ́ kàn mí what is happening ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ dùn yẹn ni àbí ẹ̀yin lo style tí lórí kò yé wa.
yàtọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ wa kan náà ga olórí àní kí ló náà fi mú kọrin ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń kò dáa báyìí náà wà fà ṣe rí gbogbo tá à ń sọ sẹ́yìn náà ni ọ̀dọ̀ ni àwọn advice àti fáwọn èèyàn sẹ́yìn.
bọ̀bọ̀ tó máa ń lù wá náà ni pé kì í wò ó you are not really following this time around we don't know what is really happening and òun là ń wo how many views là ń wò yìí ní ìsìn bóyá 4-5 views which is not supposed to be we have almost like 14 of you in that group and this is we are not just doing this for fun we are trying to make impact in the lives of Islamized musicians like you. Are you getting it? It's not fucking easy for us to just be sitting here and dissecting your music and talking about it. We have invited professionals, people that you think they are professional, top Islamized stars. They did not want to come, and that is because it's not been easy sitting down and talking about. There are some of you that you even take it personal because they talked about your song. Are you getting it? So doing it for you here right now, I believe you people should be able to see it as a way of progressing, ways of moving forward, whether we are talking to you or not to you, because you are all musicians and you are either making one mistake or the other. So now here we are. I'm still coming on that one, but make it talk first.
So I don't know, maybe if possibly you are in front of us, I would have asked you, ṣé ẹ̀yin lẹ mú beat lọ sí studio ni àbí ẹ débẹ̀ wọ́n bá yín gbé àgbàmọ́lẹ̀ kan àtàgbòlò táwọn kì í fi máa ṣe kéré o so because kò yẹ wa gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn ṣe gángan so gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn rough mọ́ra wọn ni I don't know so mi mọ studio tẹ̀ ti lọ ṣiṣẹ́ kò tiẹ̀ wà proper rárá àtọ́làtọ̀ so try láti ẹjọ́ please try and adjust kẹ̀dẹ̀ ìfún Al-Qur'an gan tó bá yẹ pàṣẹ jù wá pọ̀ jù fọ́nrán Ọlọ́run gan ti sọ táwọn wí látẹ̀lé Ọlọ́run fásitì àlù alàdékèrè inkuntum la ta'lamu ó ní ẹ lọ bá àwọn tó bá nímọ̀ jù yín lọ àwọn tó bá mọ̀ nípa nǹkan jù yín lọ inkuntum la ta'lamu tẹ́ bá ń bẹ́lẹ̀ tí ọmọ nǹkan yẹn wọ́n mọ̀ sí tún nò ń dáná so Ọlọ́run ṣàlékún àgbéga.
All right, you know, if we are here and you say we are talking too much, if we are here to talk, you know, because if we are not talking, it doesn't make any sense. We are not just going to tell you that we give you 5, go, we give you 10, go, we give you 20, you can go. No, we tell you why you are getting that mark and why you really need to work on it. So it is very, very important. Mr. Arole Ewa Islam, number 1, if you are sounding nasal, even if you are having vocal problem, you get what I'm saying, training can still make you stand out. I watched a video, I don't want to mention that talent hunt program. That woman is having a problem with the way she talks. It's more or less she stamps. I'm stammerer, I getting it. But despite she does that, she did a performance that was quite very outstanding. So what are we trying to say here is that you may have vocal issues. It doesn't have anything to do with the way you will sing and people will love it. You get what I'm saying? So man, no, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. Go and check it. It's not acceptable. Go and check some musicians today. They are being trained to the point at which they can even twist and turn their own voice. Are you getting it? Sometimes when I speak on phone, a lot of people believe that a lady is talking. And I can tell you emphatically that I have recorded a bass sound music. Are you getting that? I sound bassy. Are you getting it? You should be able to, you know, as a musician, you should be able to be trained to that level at which you can twist and turn your voice. Are you getting it? So, training here now, Otoni. You get what I'm saying? If the way I am, I can sound like 2, 3, 4, 5 person in different voice. Yeah, you can, you know. You get what I'm saying? It depends on the way you are trained to do so. So, if you now said, okay, you are sounding nasal naturally, agbabe, but that doesn't mean that nasality is acceptable in your music. Are you getting it? It's not acceptable in your music. So it still shows the level that you are not trained. No, you don't need it. You should have worked on your voice to the extent that anytime you want to sing, that nasality will disappear. Yes, because this is music now. It's not like you are talking. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know why some of us you usually make that mistake. And again, you get to a stage, you are standing off tune, you are standing off beat. You become you know, are you getting it? Sound engineer yín àwọn náà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n wá bá yóò ṣe àgbàmọ́lẹ̀ ló bá wọn wá jáde àbí kó ń gà wọ́n wá ń lù tẹ̀lé yín abeg and you are still submitting that kind of song for us on this show ẹ̀bẹ̀ gbòdo ni okay, so please, all these things are not acceptable. We are telling you, bring the best of your work. You bring it to us. Not this kind of work. One do please, if you have the opportunity of getting to the semi-final stage, please try to work on all of this thing. You get what I'm saying? So sounding off tune, sounding off beat, and you know, you are almost tone deaf. And I don't know why most of our Islamized musicians are tone deaf all the time. ẹ ti máa rẹ́ lómi nírí wípé ó wà tone deaf completely, like you are not used to listening to tunes. You get what I'm saying? So, and even before you can come out and say you call yourself a musician, all these things ló ti yẹ kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ti ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí kẹ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pé ayé musician at all. Are you getting it? So you are tone deaf. We can feel it in your music. We can feel it the way you are doing your song. Are you getting it? As we did, if we went into the studio and tried to record, sometimes you can even be, as in, you can go logheads with your sound engineers. Ẹ ṣe máa mix irú iṣẹ́ báyìí fún mi. Àbí ẹ ṣe máa fún mi ní irú iṣẹ́ báyìí. You get? It's professionally acceptable. Ẹ má kọ̀ sọ di ariwo ni ẹ má sọ, don't make it look nuisance. Are you getting it? You can go, because sometimes you have your own feeling as the composer and as the owner of the music. So you have a say. Sometimes when I see some producers or some sound engineer, they say, hey, you don't tell me what to do. No, don't say that.
Our studio they meet man say my joko ti won ta ba mix ni.
You don't say that. And they can say it to you because they know that you are also quack too.
Yeah, that's why.
You cannot train them. How will you train them? When you yourself, you don't have the idea of what you are doing. But if you have the idea of what you are doing, you can easily tell them you are the owner of the music, you know how it feels, and you know the flow of that music within you before you come to the studio. So you are the alpha and omega of your song, not the sound producer or not the sound engineer. You get what I'm saying? But true, and again, I want to know that too. Àwọn ọmọdé tún láì dé àkékeré náà nínú yín, àwọn gangan náà tún máa bá sound engineer gan jà lórí àwọn nǹkan tó wrong. You know, wrong thing. So most of the sound engineer, most of the time, now leave most of Islamized musicians. Just do your rubbish and get out of my studio. Yes, now. A sound engineer shared an idea, a story with me. I won't mention the person's name. He said, by the time he opened his studio, táwọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ studio gbà yẹn, àwọn tí wọ́n wá ń kọrin lọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ Islamized artists, àwọn máa ń correct wọn pé you need this, you need that, nǹkan kan, ẹ mú kíní yẹn again, ó yẹ bọ́ta nínú studio, ẹ lọ rán scale yín, ẹ lọ ṣe oríṣiríṣi, onígbò ya, ó ní wọn ò wá wá mọ́, ó ní wọn ò wá ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ òun mọ́, torí pé wọ́n believe pé òun complain jù. Are you getting it? So ó ní ní ìsìn lọ́wọ́ tó ń wà yìí ní ìsìn. òun lòun ò complain lórí anybody wọn so o ti kọrin rẹ ṣé mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn adé rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ̀ adé gidi ẹ lọ́wọ́ so it's now left to you. So but still we still have to think about our own name as producers or as sound engineers because a lot of people will still ask you ibo ló ti rìkọ́ọ̀dù iṣẹ́ yìí I get in iṣẹ́ ní tó bẹ́ẹ̀ rìkọ́ọ̀dù irú àwa yìí náà máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn o àwọn níta ló bẹ́ẹ̀ rìkọ́ọ̀dù iṣẹ́ yìí. So sometimes there are some work tó jẹ́ pé ìbápá àwọn sound engineers wà gan lè kọ́ mọ́ fọwọ́ kankan rárá. Let them know, yes, this one is going to all the sound engineers and producers. Let the person doing that music know that this song is not acceptable. Go and work on it. Go and do it better. But if you never see, tell the company to go and do it better. Then they go to say, so I want to be money do it better. They will now be losing customers. But I want every sound engineer to be on the same page. When you see our brothers and sisters sounding not nice, please encourage them to go and work better on their music before they come for the recording. And you are not really doing the best, and they can still deliver the best. So not to waste our time on top of that, the mixing and mastering, I'm going to give you 8 on that, and for the content of your music, I'm going to give you 9. Yeah, 9 on that. So 9 plus 8, 17 plus 5, that is 23. Talk along with that for a while. Now Ajia Sherif Dean Rohima from Ogun State, please let's listen to her music. Second to the last in that group.
الاستعاذة والبسملة ربي اجعل هذا البلد آمنا وقال رسول أيضا حب الوطن من الإيمان. Naija ṣubú lọ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé dìde.
Ìlú wa ni, ìlú bàbá wa ni, ìlú olókìkí ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé dìde.
Naija ṣubú lọ, ó máa ṣubú lọ, ó ṣubú lọ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé dìde.
Ìlú wa ni, ìlú bàbá wa ni, ìlú olókìkí ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé dìde.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tí sùn mi kò yé mi rárá o, ibi tá a bọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ. Gbogbo ayọ̀ 1960 tá a gbòmìnira o, ibo làwa bá dé. Gàrí tí wọ́n kò ṣe é rà lọ́jà, ráìsì ò ṣe é bínú tán. Owó epo ìyẹn fò lókè, ṣe é rojú ayé. Kò sí náà kò sómi ṣe mọ́ títí ò dá rárá. Naija ṣubú lọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé dìde.
Ìlú wa ni, ìlú bàbá wa ni, ìlú olókìkí ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé dìde.
Ẹ̀yin olórí ní Nàìjíríà, ẹ wá tẹ́tí gbọ́. Chairman pẹ̀lú senators pẹ̀lú àwọn governors, president pẹ̀lú àwọn tó kù tá a jọ ń jó lórí. Ká gbìmọ̀ pọ̀ lórí Nàìjíríà kó lè tẹ̀síwájú. Ọba tó jẹ́ tìlú ẹ̀ fi dùn, èyí tó jẹ́ tìlú dẹ́kọ̀rọ̀, ìlú onígbàgbé wọn. Naija ṣubú lọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé dìde.
Ìlú wa ni, ìlú bàbá wa ni, ìlú olókìkí ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé dìde.
Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless. Alright, that was Ajia Sherif Dean Rohimat Ogoayo on that one. That was a beautiful piece from her. But before we move on, she used Arabic.
Idea, God bless you. You have done well. So, gbogbo àwọn tá a máa ń lò fún ìlú yẹn ní ti kí o àdúrà ní ti àdìsí gbogbo ẹ̀ náà lè lò sọ tó dẹ̀ wá òkè. So I'm giving you 15 marks on that.
Alright, 15 mark. And let me talk about the body of your music. Yes, this one is acceptable because it's one of the current things that is happening in our country right about now, and that is what we call a true musician, when you can easily look into what is really going on around you, and as an Islamized musician you look into it and try to talk about it. I think something like that happened when I saw one of these Afro-pop artists. She was in her car and she was saying to herself, I was there, and when I listened to her and I said, and you call yourself a musician, do you need to be complaining like this? You don't need to be complaining. Why don't you just go into the studio and do song on top of that thing and release it? You're a star, everybody knows you. So you don't need to be complaining inside your car. You can easily just drop a song on that particular issue and you get it to the world. Though somebody you know now, you know how people throw themselves on Facebook. So somebody, I want to boom me, lórí pé mo fẹ́ máa bá stars or back on. But at the end of the day, she came back and did what I said. And that was because that is the way it's supposed to be done as a professional, as a singer. Singers, you know, what you have is a talent that God has gifted to you, and that's your means of communication to the world. Are you getting it? So, as a musician, it is improper for us to see things and ignore like we did not see. No, that is a call up. That is an assignment for us. So, as musicians, when things are not good around you, as a true one, as a true musician, I'm not just talking about brother Olayiwola Abdulateef. So with that song, we will come to the end of the group stage.
Abdulatif fún bàbá Mudisa mo tún ti dé. Abdulatif fún bàbá Mudisa mo tún ti dé. La ilaha illallah, 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 la ilaha illallah. Tẹ́tí ti dání ṣòbàmù, tó ti dání ṣòbàmù, ṣòbàmù, ṣé ìdánimọ̀, ṣòbàmù, ṣé ìdánimọ̀. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Subhanallah, Maulana Sayyidina. Subhanallah, Maulana Sayyidina. Rashid, Maulana Sayyidina. Misbah, Maulana Sayyidina. Fada Samani, Maulana Sayyidina. Shaykh Kabir, Maulana Sayyidina. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Shaykh Jalil, Baba Gawsuna. Shaykh Jalil, Baba Gawsuna. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah.
Season 5. The Priceless.
Alright, you are welcome back from Brother Olayiwola Abdulateef, also known as Baba Mujisa. Baba Mujisa. Wọ́n mọ̀ fún yín kí o.
Ẹ ṣeun Baba Mujisa ọlágbára o. Ẹ̀yin náà wò.
Mujisa ńlá ni.
Mujisa láti ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀yin náà fẹ́ kọrin, wọ́n fẹ́ kọrin fún yín. Èèyàn wọ́n fẹ́ kí inú orin. Wọ́n ń dákọ̀ ibẹ̀ sí ń dákọ̀ àwọn èèyàn. Sẹ́yìn náà wọ́n fẹ́ nìyẹn. Sẹ́yìn gangan wọ́n náà wọ́n fẹ́ nìyẹn. Wọ́n kò yé mi o, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Àbá ìfẹ́lẹ́ yẹ ọ̀gá àwọn àpádáwátá. La ilaha illallah. No. Kò lọ bá wọn.
Owó mi ò gbà kú òní. Nígbà bá kọ́ ètò bá dá, àwọn ọ̀nà ń gbà ní.
Torí kéwú tẹ́ lò ní o, bàbá. So because of that kéwú, I will give you 10 marks o. Because gbogbo ẹ̀ ò yé èèyàn.
Alright, so you see, one thing is that I usually detest the fact that judges should be laughing against any contestant. But this one you did, I can't even hold it within me. It's sounding very, very funny. Because it's very, very funny. Very, very funny. Because why? Is it by force? Let me just start by asking you that question. Is it by force you sing song, or you sing that song, or you can? Why don't you even try something else away from this one you sing in that studio? I don't know. I mean, instead of doing all this kind of a thing, maybe èèyàn tó ní fi ṣe nǹkan tó bá tún wà more resourceful, because even if you are diving into music, don't you know that it has its rudiments and theories and ways you do things before you go into them? So because the beat is okay, the beat you have been given is okay, but you are now, it's more or less like
it's more like Baba go gisa we say dey fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni abi.
So it doesn't really, I don't really understand why that kind of a song is released. I mean, do you even go to the studio and give somebody money and they did this one for you and you call it music and you think you want to submit it and get mark from us? Please, let's know what we are doing. This is another joke. This is another joke entirely. Let me say it again. This is another joke entirely because there's no content in that music. There's no body of music. There's nothing that we can easily refer to as a message you are passing across to us in that music. Are you getting it? Now, another thing is that it's more or less like maybe you are just playing away with a beat. Are you getting it? Tí èèyàn bá ń kọrin orú orin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tá a bá wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn àṣẹ pé bóyá ó ń test microphone. Yes, maybe you are just testing the microphone whether it's okay or not okay. Nígbà àlágbájá bá wa kọrin sí ṣé máìkì yẹn ń ṣiṣẹ́ ṣé ti ẹgbẹ́ yìí náà ń ṣiṣẹ́ bígbà pé èèyàn ń ṣeré. Are you getting it? That is what it looks like. So ṣé onítẹ̀bí ń ṣeré yẹn lẹ wá sẹ́ndì sáwà wípé káwọ̀ gbó káwá fún yín máàkì kẹ́ẹ̀bí bọ́ sí kẹ́ẹ̀bí I don't know. So it's not going to work that way. For God's sake. That and it still goes down on people that even help you to do this work. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? I don't know what is really happening. Àwọn wo ni wọ́n bá yín jókòó tí wọ́n ń ṣerú àwọn iṣẹ́ yìí fún yín tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n ṣe lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ni àbí abẹ́ fi ń ṣeré àbí báwo? I don't understand. Please it's really ridiculous. Really ridiculous when you listen to top Islamized artists singing songs and we now say okay this one is an upcoming. The reason you are called an up and coming is because that grace kò tí ì sí níbẹ̀ ni. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be a professional on your own. Grace yẹn ni ò tí ì sí níbẹ̀ ni pé owó ò tí ì wọ̀. That is why we are calling you up and coming. So there's nothing that should be different between you and those we call Islamized stars. Àwọn tá ti wé kíní kan. Even there are some up and coming that are even better than those Islamized stars that we have already known. That you would have known that okay ẹni yóò tí ògo Ọlọ́run ò tí ní kí ògo ẹ̀ ó shine ni but he is a prophet, he is good. He or she is good. Are you getting it? Why can't you be among those people? Ẹ wá sọ̀rọ̀ ayé di upcoming ẹ̀ tí wọ́n upcoming tí wọ́n á jẹ́ bí complete pupil like you are not even in the industry at all with this music. So it doesn't cut it, please abeg. So ó la ṣe ń sọ fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín we are all praying for grace but when that grace come ṣé nǹkan tó máa bá lọ́wọ́ yín náà nìyí work o. So on top of that one èèyàn tí ẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan téèyàn sì lè fún yín gan-an Ọlọ́run àwọn gbọ́ tí ò ní dàbí ojúṣàájú but I will give you 6 on top of the content of that music. So what about the missing and mastering? What do you think?
Well, engineer try so voice bí voice wọn ṣe lẹ tó engineer yẹn tún ṣe wọn tó lè ṣe ń tẹ wọn yẹ pé pẹ̀lú wàhálà gan wọn fi rìkọ́dù rẹ̀ tí ó fi bọ́ sórí beat rẹ̀ lọ lẹ́yìn sí o. So because of that ẹ jẹ́ ká fún wọn 10 náà.
Not that 10 safe. Anyways, yeah. That's true. So you have 26 in here. So alright, this is where we'll be drawing the curtain of today's broadcast, talking about Islam Got Talent Season 5. And right about now, we have seen through the group G, H, I, and J. So probably when we look at it, group G, just 2 people to qualify, 2 people will be disqualified, 2 people to go out in H, I, and J. Just 1 person to just. But Cherry Bobby group will be Cherry J. Tó bá ti yẹ lọ́dọ̀ Ajia Sheriff Dean Royima ṣe rí àwọn méjì tó kù yẹn tọ́lọ́run bá yín ṣe tẹ́ bá ra yín ní semi-final. Please don't come up with this kind of song you give to us. Are you getting it? Because immediately we are listening to it that team on you need to pay on Tuesday we are going to release the real name of those winners and runner-ups. So Ọlọ́run ṣe dáadáa fún wa. So and if you are into semi-final, because I believe by now all of you have not submitted your song for the semi-final, but if you are trying to submit your song for the semi-final, please let it be the best of you. Let it be the best of you. Jẹbi ó sì jẹ́ Amir ẹja mọ̀dábìrì ká mọ̀ lọ.
Alhamdulillah, Ọlọ́run tó sọ wájú ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ lọ. Inshallah.
So till we come your way again, Asiri may your humble host Ifeleye Ayodije Abdurrahman, the one who really loves to call class Islam, saying keep supporting Islamized music, keep supporting Islamized artists for the development and for the growth and for the proper growth of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to strengthen us and be with us all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless. Islam Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless. ọjọ́ náà rí bí àná tí a ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ Islam Got Talent Foundation, àjọ àkọ́kọ́ tí ó ń rí sí ìdàgbàsókè orin nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ọ̀tá ìlọsíwájú lérò wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe, wọ́n sọ wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe kò ní ṣeé ṣe. A ṣe IGT Season 1 gbọ̀ngbọ̀n kan sí, wọ́n sọ pé kò ní ṣeé ṣe wọn ò ní rí ṣe. IGT Season 2 tún tẹ̀lé, kò ní ṣeé ṣe báwo ni wọ́n ó ṣe ṣe. IGT Season 3 tún lálẹ́ wò, kò ní ṣeé ṣe wọ́n mọ̀ tún ti ṣe. IGT Season 4 tún ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ní báyìí IGTF tún ti gbé dé. Àìnídìíyelé.
Anna fees.
Rajat.
The Priceless.
Welcome to Islam Got Talent Season 5, where 40 contestants will register between May 15th and July 26th, year 2024. Competition to begin on July 18th to September 14th, year 2024. To register, pay the sum of 7,000 naira into IGT Sterling Bank account 0501888452 and forward your teller to our partners care number 09016077471 on WhatsApp to receive the registration link where all your details will be uploaded. Upload all your requirements and stand the chance of winning cash worth of prizes: 500,000 naira to first winner, 400,000 naira to second winner, 300,000 naira to third winner, and lots of other consolation prizes such as plasma TV, generators, home theatre and so on. Ìkìlọ̀ rèé o, ní kété tí olùkópa bá ti pé 40, àjọ yìí kò ní fi àyè gba olùkópa kankan láti fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ mọ́, èyí tó túmọ̀ sí wípé gbogbo olùkópa kí wọ́n tètè fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ ní wàrà sísà. Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless. ọjọ́ náà rí bí àná tí a ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ Islam Got Talent Foundation, àjọ àkọ́kọ́ tí ó ń rí sí ìdàgbàsókè orin nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ọ̀tá ìlọsíwájú lérò wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe, wọ́n sọ wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe kò ní ṣeé ṣe. A ṣe IGT Season 1 gbọ̀ngbọ̀n kan sí, wọ́n sọ pé kò ní ṣeé ṣe wọn ò ní rí ṣe. IGT Season 2 tún tẹ̀lé, kò ní ṣeé ṣe báwo ni wọ́n ó ṣe ṣe. IGT Season 3 tún lálẹ́ wò, kò ní ṣeé ṣe wọ́n mọ̀ tún ti ṣe. IGT Season 4 tún ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ní báyìí IGTF tún ti gbé dé. Àìnídìíyelé.
Anna fees.
Rajat.
The Priceless.
Welcome to Islam Got Talent Season 5, where 40 contestants will register between May 15th and July 26th, year 2024. Competition to begin on July 18th to September 14th, year 2024. To register, pay the sum of 7,000 Naira into IGT Sterling Bank account 05018888452 and forward your teller to our partners care number 09016077471 on WhatsApp to receive the registration link where all your details will be uploaded. Upload all your requirements and stand the chance of winning cash worth of prizes 500,000 Naira to first winner, 400,000 Naira to second winner, 300,000 Naira to third winner, and lots of other consolation prizes such as plasma TV, generators, home theater, and so on. Ìkìlọ̀ o ní kété tí olùkọ́ bá ti pé ogójì, àjọ yìí kò ní fi àyè gba olùkópa kankan láti fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ mọ́, èyí tó túmọ̀ sí wípé gbogbo olùkópa kí wọ́n tètè fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ ní yàrá sísà. Islam Got Talent Season 5, the priceless.
Islam Got Talent Season 5. We're back again. That's Islam. 1, 2, 3, go. All the time I pray to God for everything in my own life. Believe in my gifts and I can feel the flow. I hope someday I can see the show. Look up to me, I'm your highness. Everything about me is priceless. So perfect, so dauntless. Everything I just do makes sense. Salam ladies and gentlemen, this one's for the music brethren. Feel the vibe in every moment. The best of Islam Got Talent. Everywhere you are, anywhere you be. Fubuwa wa muslimi. I need you, lily, and I fist my daraja.
Yalla, 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 yalla for IGT. Yalla, 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 yalla for IGT. Yalla, 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 yalla for IGT. Yalla, 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 yalla for IGT.
The first and the best of return. Let's go there. Let's go there. We return for the prize. Let's go, let's go. Islam Got Talent. Yalla, 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 yalla. Oh, 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 oh. Yalla, 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 yalla. Oh, 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 oh. Yalla, 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 yalla. Oh, 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 oh. Yalla, 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 yalla. Oh, 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 oh.
Ole baba ba, eni abalaba, shani baba. Ole baba ba, eni abalaba, shani baba. Your talent is priceless 'cause you are the highness, so perfect and timeless because you are the best. Yalla, 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 yalla for IGT. Yalla, 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 yalla for IGT. Yalla, 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 yalla for IGT. Yalla, 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 yalla for IGT.
The first and the best of return. Let's go there. Let's go there. We return for the prize. Let's go, let's go. Islam Got Talent. Islam Got Talent Season 5. The priceless.
Season 5, the priceless.
Ayé tí ló lè ṣe gbìyànjú ẹ láti ṣe ohun tó tárò kò lè ṣe Ọlọ́run ló máa fún ẹ ṣe. Ayé tí ló lè ṣe gbìyànjú ẹ láti ṣe ohun tó tárò kò lè ṣe Ọlọ́run ló máa fún ẹ ṣe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Orúkọ ti tèmi ni Hajj Abdulaziz Muhammad Yusuf tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ sí akọrin ọba tí mo gbé second position ní inú IGTF season 4. A fi tìfẹ́tìfẹ́ pé ọmọ ìyá wa nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam tí a jọ ń kọrin ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí, ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá gba fọ́ọ̀mù season 5. Season 5 náà ni a wà níbẹ̀ báyìí tí a fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá fi ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run bá tó fún wa, ẹ jẹ́ wá fi hàn gbangba, ẹ jẹ́ kí a wá fi hàn sáráyé pé ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run fún mi lélẹ̀. Season 5 yìí ó máa dùn, ó máa láàrin gbogbo ẹ̀yàn ọmọ ìyá wa tí à ń kọrin jákèjádò gbogbo ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà, Haúsá ní Ìgbò ní, ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá fi tálẹ́ǹtì tí Ọlọ́run bá tó fún wa kí a wá fi hàn sí ara ayé. IGTF barakallah.
Islam Got Talent Season 5, the priceless. Islam Got Talent Season 5, the priceless.
Ga munin taron mawaƙa turaruwar mu ta fi haska. Ba mu tsoro ba mu shakka don muna dogaro ga Sani and Rashid, and I am honored to have won the first position in IGT Season 4. Being a fan of IGT has been an incredible journey. The competition not only showcased my talent, but also strengthened my faith and brought me closer to a community that share my passion for Nasheed and Islamic arts. Everything about IGT was so amazing, especially the judges, my fellow contestants. We became like a family. Now, as the ambassador of Islam Got Talent Foundation, I am excited to give back and support the next generation of talented Muslim singers. If you have a talent to share or a story to tell, I encourage you to register for IGT Season 5, The Priceless, I Need a My Daraja, and Nefis. This is your chance to shine and inspire others. Barakallah, wassalam.
Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless. Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless.
Every time, let's go there. Give it all for the price. Let's go. Islam.